Hello, folks. We're back. Hey, I had some technical difficulties in preparation here as we were getting started, but hello. I think everything's working and is fine. The music was getting a little drunk there, but I think we're back. We got some Kahoot today by Kingdom's Oracle here in the chat with us. I am a little sleepy. Full disclosure, I woke up about 40-ish minutes ago. So I took a shower, got ready for the stream, did a little bit of editing in between. Sleepy Pat, that's right. What's going on though? Hope everybody's having a nice Thursday. Had to think about that one. Sleep schedule's been pretty messy. Let me make sure. Oh wait, Oracle, am I randomizing these or no? I feel like you typically have me not randomized. Give me a reminder there before I get started. Not drinking today, no. But maybe tomorrow? You forgot to change the title till today? Let me get the code up here. I can still change the options. But I want some music, you know? Oh! It's happening! Oh no! The boss music approaches. But yes, we've got some obscure KH knowledge Kahoot. It's going to cover the whole series, I believe. But let me see here. No randomized question order about randomized answers. Okay. Gotcha. Beautiful. They're all piling in. They're all ready. Yes. My also rans. There's gonna be one winner, and the rest will be also rans. That's really the idea here. Oh, yes, not just. Thank you for the resub there. I did notice, and it where was it? Where was it? I don't know how many months it was. Probably like 13 though, right? It's already been knocked off the screen. Has it? I know you did, but thank you. Yeah. Also, TV's Frank 3K, first time chat. Hello. This is some good hype music. Oh man. I don't know what's going on. Popeye's fried. See. What was I gonna say? Oh, I had a tweet earlier about I'm looking for like, and this is not even super crucial for the script that I'm writing. The video that I'm working on, for the record, is not like a big one. I don't think it's gonna be more than 20 minutes. Why do I hear boss music? My boss music. But I tweeted like, what is the most similar game to KH1 that like existed before it? You know what I mean? I can't think of, and I think the best example, and it was already one I was talking about in the script and considering, was Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda. It's still not quite obviously like what I'm looking for, but I mean it's an early example of a 3D action RPG, KH1. But there's so many games out there that people are pitching, and I'm like, yeah, like in some aspects, but like it's just not quite there. Like Jak and Daxter is another, but it's you know, it's not so focused on the combat. Like Jak and Daxter, from what I recall, is you know, like enemies are like one and done. You know, Mario 64 also something I had considered. You know, the qualifiers were like, okay, 3D action RPG, so, you know, third person preferably, free camera, platforming elements. I don't know if I said that. Rice Forte, thank you for the follow there. Yeah, but I'm talking before KH1. Yeah. No, yeah, Ocarina of Time is definitely like, if I'm thinking of like a KH1 predecessor, like it's obviously off the top of your head, it's not it, but when you really analyze, oh yeah, it should be. Thank you. When you really analyze like the gameplay aspects, I mean, you don't have that big of a window to really look at. Like 96 was the first true, I mean not the first true, but like the first popular 3D platform. Again, we're talking like before the game's release, so like it has to be before March 28th, 2002. I just realized the Kiwi donated $3.33 and I missed it. But you know, you're looking from like 96 to 2002. It's not a huge window, and a lot of them were primitive and weren't really quite the same vibe as, like, you're looking at a lot of PS1 games, and there's not that many like free camera things. Dig Dug. Yeah, Dig dug. All that 3D action combat, yeah. A what if scenario? What if Square Enix developed KH1 before the merger with Squaresoft? I honestly have no idea what it would look like. Bugs Life on PS1. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could look at like Toy Story 2 for PS1 as well. Ape Escape was another one I considered. Ape Escape is like more similar than a lot of the ones that people pitched to me, honestly. I was actually playing Bugs Life on PS1 not too long ago. The first great 3D shooter was Final Fantasy 1. Devil May Cry was another one I was thinking about, but just like mechanically so different. Yeah, Secret of Mana definitely comparable. But yeah, it's got the whole 2D thing. I'm not saying that like KH1 is like, yeah, Spyro is another one I considered. Really, like there's like different branches that it comes from. You know, you have like the platformer branch, which like Mario 64 is like the trailblazer there. There are 3D platformers from before Mario 64. There's like examples from like 95, even like 1990. But then you're looking at like, okay, well you have like the platforming aspect, which definitely, you know, feeds into KH1. That's like one branch of it. But then you also have like the RPG and the combat. Like you're missing the combat and RPG stuff from like the Mario 64, the Banjo, the Spyro, the Crash, Bubsy 3D. Yeah. So like that's one side of the family tree, and then you have like Ocarina of Time. You have like Dark Cloud. Those are kind of like more puzzly exploration with combat, but like not necessarily like not combat focused. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not fully satisfied with any of the answers. I think Ocarina of Time is the closest for me, but I don't know. Yeah, there's Ratchet and Clank, but I'm kind of thinking of in the terms of like something that you could consciously take inspiration from. So anyway, we'll get started soon. We've been yammering for a bit. Yeah, you know what? We'll give it one more minute. 6:14, and we'll get started. Ah. Bum, 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 bum. Let me get my Kahoot up. Bow, 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 bow. Probably important to make noise over certain songs like this one, so I don't get muted. I probably won't. But I know in some occasions, like the more popular songs, I tend to get like a little mute thingy on my VOD, which is not, I'm not getting in trouble or anything. But you know, for the sake of being able to watch the VOD, I'm just gonna yak yak yak. Let me get my, what should I be? I'll be Sleepy Pat.
What is this question?
How does it feel to know you've created a wonderful community of people who genuinely seem to care about each other and have created friendships all because of your love for KH? It's pretty fucking dope, I gotta say. It really is really nice. You know, I never anticipated that more than, you know, a couple dozen of people would watch my videos. No, you're good, Oracle. I was trying. I mean, I didn't even realize it until just now that it might be something, but it's probably gonna be fine. But yeah, you know, just everything between, you know, Discord and here on Twitch and you know, YouTube comments are. I struggle to call that the community, but you know, my Patreon community especially, like it's and just like all the people I've met through all of this, like that aren't necessarily like part of, you know, they didn't originate in my community, but they're, you know, they're like my go-to people and my squad, so to speak. I'm honestly so lucky. I think I've said before, like I don't throw around the blessed word really, but I feel very very fortunate that I've lucked into such an amazing community, you know. So yeah, in a word, nice. That's how I would respond to that. All right, let's get started. We're a minute over what I said because I can't stop fucking talking. If you're just joining, Kahoot.it, throw that code in at the top. It'll also be in the bottom right, and when we start the first question, and you just punch the code in, put your name in, and you can play along. But you probably know that already. This is Obscure KH Knowledge by Kingdom's Oracle, Part 2, because he did one earlier. Here we go. Yeah, we're not even drinking. What the hell? Number 1. Which of these is not a proper provision amount that must be gathered during the 2 days on Destiny Islands in KH1? Okay, let me think. Not a proper provision amount. Okay, I had to think about that. 2 coconuts, 1 rope, 1 seagull egg, or 3 logs. One of these is fake. Sounds fake. Yes, 3 logs. There's only 2 logs on the first day. There's one on the beach, right on the same level where you start, and then there's one up on the island where Riku's hanging out. And there's no 3rd log. There's the rope and the little hut thing elevated up. You have to climb up. Or no, sorry, that's what the cloth is. It's the rope's next to Titus on the raised dock thing. 2 coconuts on the 2nd day. You can hit them from any of the trees that drop them, and then 1 seagull egg on the top of the tree at the near the seaside shack entrance. But yeah, only 2 logs. So there you go. Also, I'm trying something new today. I'm not recording the VOD. I'm just gonna export it or download it from Twitch and split them. I guess I'll probably split them manually. So hopefully, maybe that'll help with not dropping. Knock on wood. We'll see. Topaz, TK, Alexa Rose, Rick Butts, Rachel, and there you go. And I am in. Where am I in here? I'm in 17th, 1 point behind Bean. Moving on. Number 2. In KH1, which of these has a chance of not appearing as a middle stop if traveling between worlds without finishing each? Has a chance of not appearing. Atlantica, Deep Jungle, Neverland, or Monstro. This is relating to like gummy ship travel. The without finishing each caveat is kind of throwing me off. Yeah, I had to reread it too. I'm rereading it after I answered it. Okay, no, I got it. Yeah, I think Monstro is like the trap answer there, but I think the without finishing each is the caveat to let you know that it's supposed to be Neverland. It's happened to me on stream before, I believe, where I'm trying to go to Neverland and the Captain Hook's pirate ship doesn't appear. Because Monstro definitely has like a history. Also, Sick Shtick, thanks for the follow. Monstro definitely can not appear sometimes, but I think in the remix it's not as frequent. But yeah, Neverland is a middle stop because you can go from Atlantica to Halloween Town, or Monstro to Halloween Town or Atlantica, I think, depending on which one you go to first, maybe. Also, Jamie Lynn Claire, did I get that? Thank you for the follow. Right, yeah, there you go. Okay, I was wondering what that was for. That's just to clarify that it's supposed to be Neverland, yeah. Yeah, Deep Jungle will always appear, and Atlantica will always appear, I believe, at least. Let's see. Rick Butts, Goofy Death Stare, Buffoon, Sleepy Pat, and you lamers. Man, I haven't been on the podium in probably a week now. Jeez. So that's exciting. I'm in 4th. Let's see. Moving on. Number 3. When fighting the large trio in the Hades Cup for the first time, what seed does the Heartless team occupy? Oh, fuck me. The large trio. 12, 13, 17, or 19? These number questions, it's always a gamble, you know. I don't know. No clue. Yeah, about to get knocked off the podium. I went with 13 because funny KH number, but it's 19. Not done to say there. Let's see. Rick Butts, Erica, Goofy Death Stare, Buffoon, Barnabas. I'm been knocked down to 7 behind Mr. King Jacob. There's your top 7. Number 4.
What is this question?
What was that question indeed? Which area of Neverland can be accessed only by Aqua and BBS? Peter's Hideout, Indian Camp, Rainbow Falls Ascent, or Rainbow Falls Crest? An essay going through, or video going through old Disney games, like Bugs Life or Hercules. I'm honestly not opposed to something like that. I would have to make it not too in-depth, but I would want it to also be kind of comprehensive. So, but I'm not closed off to that because people like the Disney sequel video, especially lately. Yes, Rainbow Falls Ascent I remember because you get double flight with Aqua. She's the only one that gets that out of the BBS trio, and that's like an area where that comes into play. So that's like the big vertical room where you're climbing up the waterfall, hence the ascent of it all. But yeah, that's taking me back up to 5th. I believe everybody can go to all of the other rooms here. I know they can all go to the hideout, and I believe they can all go to the camp. I'm not sure on the crest. I want to say they can all go to that. I think this is the only exclusive room period in this group. But would it be woke? That's true, Daybreak. That's important to me that it's also woke. So what a throwback that is. Buffoon, Barnabas, Lancelot, Bean, and Sleepy Pet. Moving on to number 5. Which of these BBS Keyblades has been used exclusively by one character? Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh man, I wasn't even thinking about how the question was phrased. Ruthie, thank you for the 14 months there. Happy anniversary. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well as well, my friend. Yeah, this was stupid of me. I hit Destiny's Embrace thinking only Aqua can wield Destiny's Embrace. Out of the BBS trio, that's true, but not out of all characters. Master's Defender is Aqua, Ericus, and Sora. Destiny's Embrace, Aqua, and Kairi. Ends of the Earth, well, Terra, but also, do you count Lingering Will, I guess? I mean, that's kind of tricky. It looks like a lot of people went with that one. Bright Crest, though, would be just Aqua. Yeah, I guess if you count Terra and Lingering Will, I might have put in a different one just to avoid the complaints. But I get what you mean there. Yeah, that's one a little tricky. But I wouldn't, I went with Destiny's Embrace because I wasn't thinking. All right, Buffoon, Bean, Goofy Death Stare, Lancelot, and Epion Soul. And I'm in 9th now. Boo. Number 6. Which one of these bosses is not present during the Villain's Vendetta Mirage Arena mission in BBS? Villain's Vendetta. Trinity Armor, Cursed Coach, Wheelmaster, or Mimic Master. And I think I fucked this. I think I completely fucked this. Oh no, I got it. For some reason I was like, Trinity Armor, I feel like it'd be weird to fight it alone. But I guess you do. In the Villain's Vendetta. It's been a while since I went through all of the BBS Mirage Arenas. I played it on stream, but I didn't get to that one. I thought maybe, because I know the Mimic Master is like, it has its own thing where it's focused on, like, specifically, but I wasn't sure if it also appeared in that. I thought maybe the Trinity Armor was only in Radiant Garden and you never fought it again, but apparently you do, so there you go. We got Epion Soul, Lancelot, Buffoon, Topaz, Bean, and I'm in 6th. I'm right off the leaderboard. Okay, number 7. Which of these is not an illusion command, one from an unversed challenge in BBS? I have no idea what this even means. Yeah. Illusion F, R, S, or L? God, the unversed challenges I'm even less familiar with than the Mirage Arena. Yeah, you just gotta close your eyes and take a leap of faith. Come on, R. Fuck! Yep, don't know what any of it means or stands for. Where you get any of them, but they are unversed challenges. Oh, right. They turn you into an unversed, yeah. What a feature. I guess it's just kind of to be funny and quirky. I don't know. How much are there practical applications? Lancelot, Bean, Topaz, Goofy Death Stare, and Sabney. I am back in 9th behind Alexa Rose. What are these questions? They are obscure. Which of these is not an asset that ever existed in files or code for BBS? Lightsaber Keyblade for Ventus, Pleakley in Deep Space, a Pinocchio-themed world, or uncovered lower back and Aqua's design. And you got the Jungle Book world there. Did I fuck this? I did. Oh man, I'm so dumb. I was tricked and deceived. Yeah, that's Days. That's where the Pinocchio-themed world is in the code, but not in the game. That's Days. Once I saw the Jungle Book picture, I was like, oh, that's the BBS cut world. And then fucking Days is Pinocchio. I went with the lower back thing, because I was like, I think in the design, like the artwork, she had the uncovered back, but maybe not in the game itself. But yeah, as soon as I picked it, I was like, that was stupid. Now I'm all the way down in 20th. But that's a good name there. Bean, Topaz, Sabney, Lancelot, and Alexa Rose, top 5. Yeah, I knew Pleakley was one of them for sure. As part of the short bios of each organization member during the opening credits of Days, Zigbar is described how? I believe he is... Oh, shit. Master of Space and an expert marksman, keeps an ear to the ground and a finger on the trigger, follows the lead to the ground, but keep an eye on his trigger finger, or mysterious number 2 with space as his domain. I was hoping it was going to be like the name, like like Zexine's the cloak schemer. Shit. Keeps an eye to the ground and a finger on the trigger. I don't like that at all. I like mine way better. Master of Space and an Expert Marksman. That's a little too wordy for me, you know? You gotta keep it short and sweet. We're looking at, like, the resume, you know? Like, I don't know. You gotta use less verbose language, Zigbar, for the resume, for your cover letter. Alright, Bean, Topaz, Daybreak rose up to 3rd there. Sabni, and Lancelot. Now I'm in 25th. Number 10. In Days, Roxas has a 4-part final boss battle against Xion. In what world order do Xion's phases occur? Well, they all end in Twilight Town, so fuck me. I won't go through all the different combos there, but they all end in Twilight Town, unfortunately, so that was going to be what was supposed to help me figure this out. I played Days, I just haven't done it since 2009. But it was... Oh, I got it. I was pretty sure Wonderland was first, so that was also helpful. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, because I know that you don't go to World of Never Was for that fight, so... yeah, that's pretty easy then. Because I was like, you know, 50 to 60% sure you went to Wonderland first. I thought maybe Agrabah, but then I was like, I don't think you go to Neverland, so... there you go. I've risen one whole placement there. I'm in 19th now. We got Finest Fantasy moving up to 5th there. What is that? The fake Luxord weapon in Days, actually. Number 11. Which of these objects is not something seen in Roxas's room at any point across the beginning days of Cage 2? What is not in his room? Poster of the moon, school bag, ceiling fan, or potted plant? Looks like my summer vacation's over. Sad. You gotta be very observant to get this. Is it maybe... Oh, I went the ceiling fan because I was like, I don't know what the ceiling looks like. So, probably that one, because I don't remember seeing a render, and they might not even have one. So, there you go. Hooray! That'll be useful. Yep, that moved me up to 13th. Nice. He do be having school bags and plants, and he loves the moon. You would think he would have gotten along with Syx a bit better. I'm a big fan of the moon's work, but no. I went with my Sora voice there, which doesn't quite work. Bean, Topaz, Sabni, Recruit of Apollo, and Daybreak. I've been editing my recom highlights, actually. I think I mentioned this last time. I'm contracting out for the Cage 3 highlights, and I'm editing my own recom ones. I'm kind of like shifting between my essay and editing those, and I think the recom highlights are going to be like really funny. I'm so far enjoying them more than any of the other ones I've edited so far, so I hope you guys find them funny. Number 12. Which of these is not a synthesis material in the original Cage 2? Not a synthesis material in Cage 2. Hello, Mog. Energy Gem, Tranquility Stone, Serenity Crystal, or a Bright Shard. We love the moon. Not mentioning Roxas' Epic Gamer Chair, yeah, so sad. Shit, I went with Bright Shard, because I always forget if Bright is a material type that carried over. Because I know, like, they change, what do they change? They changed Lucid to Dark, I think. Like, it used to be, Shadows would drop Lucid Gems, Lucid Shards, rather, and then they drop Dark Shards in Cage 2. So, yeah, I guess it's Tranquility Stone. Mabi, I'm now down in 16th. We got Topaz, Bean, Rachel, Miss Porter, and Sabni. Moving on to 13. In Cage 2 Atlantica, which two of Ariel's 6 sisters are featured alongside her in A New Day is Dawning? Atina and Aquata, Adela and Andrina, Atina and Andrina, or Alana and Arista. We got some manga there. Look at that. I think I know this, actually. Because I know which two are at least in the game. Yeah, okay, yeah, I knew that one. Because I don't think the other ones even have models. If they do, they're not featured as prominently as those two. So I remember hearing that pair of names, Atina and Andrina. So pretty happy with that one. That brought me up to 8th there. Cage manga, you rang? No, Vodka. It's like the Vodka signal. You mentioned the manga. Let's see. Topaz, Rachel, Bean, and Hamburger Splash. And we're moving on to number 14. During Riku's session limit in Cage 2, multiple commands pop up as part of the attack. Which one of these is not one of them? Not one of them. All's End, Dark Saber, Master Hearts, or 13 Blades. Oh, it's tough. And Genie's just fucking up Larxene there. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Okay, I was between Dark Saber and Master Hearts. I definitely knew 13 Blades was part of it. I was fairly certain All's End was in there, so I was between those two. Dark Saber sounds real, but probably from something else, maybe? Am I in the ballpark there, Oracle? But yeah, we talking Nomura brand fried chicken? Master Hearts is with 13 Blades. Oh, it's called Dark Cannon. Okay. Dark Saber is just totally made up then? Interesting. Time's up! Alright, here we go. That all you got. Topaz TK, Rachel, Sabiny, Bean, Bearfax is second, I'm in seventh, behind Daybreak. There you go. Number 15, Darksaber Star Wars. Playing as Sora and DDD, using the Dream Eater's Toxamander and RR Seal's dueling activates what attack? Comet, Ragnarok, Prism Light, or Chaos Snake? No. Riku! There's also a Riku counter in my Recom highlights, because I say it a lot. Yeah, I do, I'm playing 3DD right now, and I, you know, the linking was not something I did very often in my casual playthroughs, but it's coming in pretty clutch in the critical level one. Well, shit. I went with Ragnarok because I knew it was a dual link attack. I knew Chaos Snake was from BBS, but I thought it was exclusively a BBS thing. So that was my logic. I just knew that Ragnarok was a dual link attack, but they don't work out for your boy. So now I've been knocked down to 11th, behind Bearfax. We got Topaz, Rachel, Bean, Daybreak, and Recruit of Apollo. Number 16. Out of these options, which Keyblade gives the best stat growth to your Strength and Magic in DDD? Out of these options. Strength and Magic. Sweet Dreams, Counterpoint, Dive Wing, or Knockout Punch. We got a meme here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Every time I beat this guy, he just resets the battle. Every time I beat this guy, he just resets the battle. Damn, I was so close to picking Dive Wing, but I went with Counterpoint. I thought Dive Wing might have been more physical-based than magic-based. But alas, I thought Knockout Punch was definitely going to be strength-based. I thought maybe Sweet Dreams would be, it sounds more magic-based to me. So I was between these two, yeah. Oh well. Are you winning, friends? I can't say I am, Allie, but... Topaz, Bean, Daybreak, Recruit of Apollo, and Rachel, I'm in 15th. Alright, moving on to 17. Alternatively, out of these options, which Keyblade provides the most balanced boost between the two stats in DDD? Oh, most balanced boost. Dual Disc, Unbound, End of Pain, or Ultima Weapon. And there's Julius. And I think I'm an idiot, actually. I don't know why I would fall for this. Why would I fall for this? What am I, a fucking rat running into a mouse trap? Come on. Come on. Oh, never mind. I got the cheese. I thought, oh wait, he made Julius the picture. It's just like totally a red herring there. But I got it. Just like, well, I'm pretty sure it's like a balance between the two stats. I've never gotten Ultima Weapon in DDD because I've never really given Julius a fair chance. So I wouldn't really know from experience, but I do remember hearing that I believe they're equal. So I didn't fall for the trap, baby. Actually, I walked right in, took the cheese, and left. Haha, I'm a crafty rat. All right, I've moved up to 12th. We got Topaz, Bean, Recruit of Apollo, Daybreak, and Solfege. Moving on to 18. Which of these is not the name of fantasy-type dream piece in DDD? Wild Fantasy, Moldable Fantasy, Prickly Fantasy, or Charming Fantasy. Also, shit, Zach, oh my god. Dude, thank you so much. Wow, 10 gift subs from Zach right there. We've got 2 right, Sir Lancelot G, Zoliphant, how fitting, we have Zoliphant coming up. Fat Maller Elvis, Erika Lu, Lily Lychee, Golden Okami, Emus Nunez 2, Jessima, and Ralph Snackshi. Thank you so much, Zach. Oh my god. Yo, enrolled for the degree? Congratulations, dude. That's a big move right there. We love big moves around here. That's 31 total from Zach. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, dude. Wow, very generous. What was I going to say? I went with Prickly Fantasy because that sounds so specific, but I'm guessing you can get that from Pricklemans and maybe others. Moldable Fantasy, it looks like you all were on the ball there. I'm a fake fan, so I was not even close to picking it, to be honest. So, oops, sorry. Let's see. Everyone on the podium got that one. I'm in 17th. I think I may have taken myself out of contention with a blunder like that. Ha! That's a sorrow Jabib right there. 19. Across the series, which of these objects has not yet received a heartless enemy form based on it? Oh, interesting. Wardrobe, snowman, gears, or computer. I can't even really think of any of these. They must be Union Cross shit. Because this is like a Pokemon question. Oh, it's malleable. I thought so. Computer. Could you name what these Heartless are, Oracle? Wardrobe Heartless. That can't be from one of the main games. Snowman, I can't even think of that. Snowman, I think of Olaf. Yeah, I mean, I guess, well, the hostile program is technically not a Heartless. Nor is it technically a computer, I would say. It's more like a virus. The gears I can't think of. I'm thinking of Clang Clang from, they're all Union Cross. Okay, thanks, Daybreak. That's why I didn't know. Well, that's a shame. From a non-canon source, but what can you do? Number 18, or rather, I'm in 18th. Moving on. We got Recruit of Apollo and Daybreak moving up to 2nd and 3rd there. Topaz hanging on. Number 20. In K-Hux, the Latin meaning of the foreteller era's name roughly translates to Wrath, Pride, Sloth, or Steve. Boom, 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 boom. I think I'm pretty confident on this one. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, this one's definitely the easiest one, if you ask me. So far. Could use a W. Boom, 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 boom. It's Wrath. And the way you can remember that is because era is the first part of the word irate. And when you're irate, you're wrathful. That's the root of the word there. Also, you got pride would actually belong to Lushu, right? Or Lushu slash the master. Like they don't have a sin associated with them through their name, I guess. That's why they think the master's name is, what is it? It starts with an S. Super or something like that. Sloth would be, I think that's a Sed, right? Lushu is, oh yeah, you're right. Lushu is lust, and then Superbia, right? That's the master. I got that mixed up. Ava is avarice, which is greed. Envy is envy, sounds similar. Gula is gluttony, right? And then, did I get them all? I think I got them all. Yeah. There you go. There's the lowdown on the Latin sins. All right. I'm in 13th. Moving on to starts with an S. Yeah, it starts with an S, Sora. Oh no, Daybreak, Bean, Topaz, Recruit of Apollo, Finest Fantasy, and yeah, as I said, I'm in 13th. How fitting. Number 21. Which of these Organization 13 members do you not encounter in the Keepblade Graveyard before the fight with the Demon Tide? Okay, interesting. Not before the Demon Tide. Who do you not encounter? Terra Xehanort, Master Xehanort, Dark Riku, or Vanitas. I think I know this because I'm thinking of a particular scene, and I don't think this character shows up during that. Oh, am I an idiot? Yeah, I'm an idiot. Fuck! Oh, fucking A. Yeah, Dark Riku's not there, because Dark Riku shows up with Zigbar, and he summons the big, like, Ansem, or, like, the big Xehanort shadow ghost thing. But yeah, like, Xehanort rolls up with, like, Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, and I think Terra Xehanort's there, and not Dark Riku. But yeah, damn it. That sucks. Alright, 15th for me. Only Daybreak and Bean got that right in the top 5 there. 22. In KH3, which of these is not a constellation anywhere in Gummy Space? Boy. Leviathan, Bismarck, Ultros, or Imp? I know that's not one of them, to be honest, but that's about it. Pictured there is the bomb. Classic Final Fantasy enemy. Boom, 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 boom. Welp, fuck. I went with Bismarck because I don't remember that at all. I did know that the Imp was not. The Imp is another... I'm not sure what the rest of these are. I know that the Imp is another Final Fantasy enemy. These also might be, or they might be just references to other FF stuff. Favorite real organization member? Out of the group that we're given, it might be Classic Ansem. Yeah. I mean, the original group is stronger on the whole, I would say, because you got Dark Riku, you got Terranort, kind of checking dragging things down there. Leviathan is Primal in 14. Look at Bio's here. Shout out to Bio. Bio's here to give us the facts about 14. There you go. Keenerg, thank you for the follow there. Or Keenerg. Yeah, look at that. Only 7 people got that Leviathan one. What do you know? And Bismarck. There you go. I would never have known. Oh, well, Otto got that one, rising up to 5th. Otto? Is that Otto's music? By God, Otto with the steel chair. All right, moving on. I'm in 17th. Number 23. Damn, I really blew it. Which of these fruits has a flan associated with it in KH3? I believe. Lemon, apple, cantaloupe, or honeydew. Only one of these has a dedicated flan to pair it up with it there. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. I knew this one. Big snub for apple. You know, apple is such a classic fruit. When you think of fruit, that's the first one I think of. You just give me the word fruit, I'm like, I'm taking apples. So, but no flan, no respect at all. For the fruit that keeps the doctors at bay. No, it's honeydew. I think the honeydew one is that the San Francisco one? Or is that, watermelon's Port Royal or Caribbean. I want to say honeydew is San Francisco. I'm not sure. I think cherry is the Olympus one, maybe. And orange is Corona. There you go, San Francisco. I was stalling until somebody gave me the answer. Thank you, Daisy. All right, looks like Apollo moved up there. Yo, Lyman, what's going on, Lyman? MDA winner. Also, I mean, we have a lot of MDA winners in the chat. Because Bio, MDA winner for combat analysis. Lyman, MDA winner for challenge running. 3 gift subs. Thank you so much, dude. For Zissis, Waddle D's, and Solda Dolgor. Go check out Lyman's stream here on Twitch. He was streaming the other day some cool Mem stuff that I was lurking there for. MDA winners unite. That's right, baby. Thank you so much, dude. Number 24. Oh, my Kahoot's not up. Which of these gummy ship bosses does not appear in the art book provided with the pre-order / deluxe edition of KH3? Man, what a deep cut. Dread Shark, Flower Guardian, Supreme Warrior, or Glacial Fortress. Man, it's like obscurity within obscurity. You got gummy ship stuff within the art book. I'm a fake fan. I did not get the deluxe edition of KH3. But, well, Supreme Warrior, yeah, isn't that like a more secretive boss? That makes sense why they wouldn't show it off. Although they showed up everything else in the, the run up to KH3. I guess they're assuming you're looking at the art book after you play the game.
What is this question?
What is this question? I don't know, Barnabas. You tell me. You tell me. Yeah, I went with Flower Guardian, but alas, I am in 16th. I had a brief time in the sun on the leaderboard, but not today, folks. My losing streak continues. Bean, Daybreak, Apollo, Mr. King Jacob, and Topaz. This is our final question here, folks. Number 25. We got, which of these symbols does not appear on the KH3 steel bookcase? Oh my god. Unversed Emblem, Crown, Wayfinder, or Kingdom Hearts itself? What the fuck? I agree with those sentiments. What the fuck? I just went with Kingdom Hearts because I thought it would be funny if it wasn't on there at all. The Wayfinder does not appear. It definitely deserves a spot over the Unversed Emblem. I get the Crown. The Crown's like a mainstay. Kingdom Hearts obviously makes sense. I just was maybe guessing that it wasn't on there, weirdly. But big snub for no Wayfinder, but Unversed Emblem. I think Kingdom Hearts, I would say, is like the big blue. I don't know why I'm making a heart as if you don't know what it looks like. Love you, besties. I guess it's just like the big blue, sort of cursive-looking blue heart. But yeah, no Wayfinder. What a snub. All right, folks, here comes the top 5. In 3rd place, bronze medal, we got 15 out of 25 for Recruitive Apollo. Pretty high ratio of correct questions there. Daybreak in 2nd. Good job, Daybreak. And 17 out of 25 for our champion of the day, the obscure... Wow, Bean. I think this is 2 in a row for Bean, with 2 pretty difficult Kahoots there in a row. And Otto in 4th. Good job, Otto. And Mr. King Jacob in 5th. Good job to everybody. Made it just in time for the best DDD world. Symphony of Sorcery is not coming up for a bit. But yes, thank you all. Thank you, Oracle, for making this for us. Everybody say thank you to Kingdom's Oracle in the chat. Put this one together for us. Let me see what's up next on our Kahoot schedule here. Yeah, no drops during this Kahoot, by the way, and I wasn't recording, so maybe that's our fly in the ointment. Let's see, Xemnas trivia coming up. All Xemnas all the time, baby. Oh yeah, this is happening. It's gonna be Saturday at 4 p.m. for Xemnas trivia by Ram Som. And then our next two, I'll just give you the next two after that, rather the whole week forecast. We have KH2 Kahoot Part 2 by Cartoon Buffoon. Haven't had any KH2 dedicated Kahoot for quite a while now. That'll be Tuesday. And then KH Nintendo Trivia by KT Bean. All questions regarding Nintendo releases. So you got Recoded, Days, Dream Drop, and I'm pretty sure they mentioned like other paratextual stuff like Nintendo Power and stuff like that. So I'm very interested in that one. That seems pretty neat. But let's take a look at our stats here. I've never let the music run out there. Blobfish the normal. Wow, it's like if I were a blobfish, regular blobfish. Thank you for the sub there. Appreciate that. Blobfish the normal. Let's look at our stats. I'm gonna guess. I mean, it looks like the top three here did pretty well in terms of getting questions right. So I would think maybe 34% correct. Okay, not too bad. 31. Still mostly difficult questions, as to be expected. That was the intent of the quiz. Wow, this was the hardest one, the Constellation one. Only 7 got that, yeah. And then the least hard of the hard ones was another Gummy Ship one, go figure. All right, well, folks, that's going to be it for the Kahoot for the day. Again, if you need to hop out, we'll be back on Saturday at 4. We'll be doing that Xemnas, all Xemnas trivia. And then FF10, we're getting really close to the endgame stuff in FF10. It was a shorter one last time. Hopefully we'll be able to sink our teeth into that one a bit longer. But we're not done streaming, because we're also playing some Dream Drop Distance today, folks. And I'm not going to split the VOD or anything right now, or start recording, because I'm trying out something new there. But let me change my category, Dream Drop Distance. Let's see if this causes us any stream hiccups. Switch that. Also, thank you, Blobfish the Normal, for the kind words. I'm happy you like the content. Also, Truthful Aardvark, first time chat for them. Yes, thank you, welcome, and thank you for stopping in. 31% is actually the highest of my 3 Kahoots so far. Look at that, by 1%, wow. So it was a little bit easier than the first obscure one. There you go. All right, we're moving over, folks. Here we go. Look at that.